In this video I'm going to demo and review the BA-30 Vibe Cube from JOYO, and stay tuned because there are some really interesting creator driven features that could transform your on-the-go practice. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm reviewing a micro bass amp designed specifically for travelling musicians. This tiny amp weighs in at only 2.7 kilograms and is extremely compact and portable. JOYO markets this bass amp as something that can work for practicing at home, band rehearsals, to streaming and even outdoor use. I'm going to test these to find out if the BA-30 Vibe Cube could be the ultimate micro bass amp, and I'm also going to test it with my mini bass, my Kala U-Bass, so stay tuned to see if these two could be the ultimate travel pairing. I wanted to say a thank you to JOYO for gifting me this amp for review. Now let's check it out. So here I am unboxing the Vibe Cube. It's crazy just how small this is for a bass amp. It looks really well built with a metal outer casing and a strong and sturdy handle for lifting the amp. There is a power supply with a transformer too. The amp has a whole host of features, including a 3-band EQ as well as a mid-sweep control, and overall it seems like a high quality bit of kit. Now let's plug it in and see what it has to offer. Now for the most crucial part, sound quality. I'm going to mic up the amp and test its ability to handle different bass tones so you can hear what this speaker has to offer. It does have an on-the-go USB-C out for recording, however this isn't something that I'm personally familiar with, and I usually take an XLR lead out of an amp if I'm using the amp to record. But to give you an idea of how the speaker sounds, let's start with a groove using the lower register of the instrument. The mid-sweeping control is a more advanced feature this amp has to offer and is ideal for refining your tone. The compressor on the other hand is a bit easier to use and is great for beginners. Adding a lot does result in a more squash sound like most compressors, but using just a little can be very tasteful. Now let's explore some soloing, and this time I'll be using more of the bridge pickup and rolling off the tone control. The Vibe Cube has an on-the-go volume for the audio interface and for streaming, speaker volume, 3-band EQ plus a mid-sweep, compressor, gain control and headphone jack. If you press down the bass control, this enables Bluetooth connectivity to the amp via a smartphone, and you can use this to play music or backing tracks through. This makes for a very versatile practice tool. I've been traveling quite a lot recently, often accompanied by my Carla U bass, and perhaps this amp could be the perfect pairing for this bass. Let's find out. So I think these two work really well together. They're both very small and compact, so it's going to be great for traveling. This JOYO amp can easily fit in a backpack, and this bass can either fit on the other shoulder or is very easy to carry in its gig bag. It's also great having the features such as Bluetooth and headphone, so if you're in a busy space, perhaps a cafe or somewhere where you don't want to make much noise, you've also got the option of using headphones, and of course the speaker for low-level practicing. So what are my final thoughts on this amp? Well, we've looked at the design, sound, features and performance, and is this mini amp truly a game changer for the travelling bassist? Well, I think that JOYO has done a great job with the features on this amp. Having a headphone jack for practicing alongside an audio input is a nice touch, and the Bluetooth connectivity is an added bonus. The build quality also seems really nice, and it seems strong and robust. At 30 watts, I'm not sure if it would be an amp that I would take for a gig. However, at the price point of $89.99, it's definitely a great option as an at-home, budget-friendly and space-saving amp that is going to be great for the travelling musician too. Now, the USB-C output for recording is not something I'm familiar with, hence why I recorded it by miking the amp. However, for people that use a USB-C for recording, this is a neat, compact and easily accessible input which is located on the top panel. Also, features like the handle on top and the metal casing feel really strong and sturdy, and the grille protects the speaker at the front, so I'd be very confident taking this out and about in, say, a backpack. The Bluetooth connectivity is also really nice. I really like the way it lights up and connects to your phone very quickly. And the preamp, compressor and mid sweep are relatively easy to use. The headphone out is very convenient for practicing when you can't be making a lot of noise. And the weight is a real game changer. 2.7 kilograms is barely anything, and it makes this thing super portable. And this is a big part of what makes this amp so convenient. Those are my thoughts on the JOYO BA-30 Vibe Cube bass amplifier. Let me know in the comments what you think and if you would try one for yourself. Please like and subscribe for more videos and hit the bell notification so you know when I release new content. And stay tuned because I'm going to be reviewing these pedals from JOYO in the upcoming months. Thanks for watching and have a great week.